we are witnessing possibly the biggest downfall of BMW in history, the downfall of exterior design, interior design, quality.
Also, the sun visors feel horrible and cheap as well. What's that all about? They're just so flimsy and cheap sounding. Listen to this.
And while all of this was happening, we failed to notice the Mazda 3, which quietly nails all the fundamentals of what made older BMWs so great. And yes, of course, a $25,000 front-wheel drive Mazda is no competitor to the M3 or even the basic 3 Series, but they are more similar than you might think. Firstly, all the competitors of the Mazda 3 come exclusively with an automatic gearbox, and most of them are CVTs. Whereas you can get the Mazda with an amazing 6-speed manual, and what a manual it is. So, quoting Car and Driver here, the shifter slides through the gears much like those of BMWs of recent past. It's well isolated from vibration, and each throw lands softly at the end of lever's travel. It feels like money. Feels kinda expensive. And although BMW used to call themselves the ultimate driving machine, they were not super focused about the driving dynamics, particularly for their non-M models. If they had been, their cars would be much more like the Lotus Elise, which does not even have interior carpets or any sound deadening or really any creature comforts at all. Instead, BMW was and is a luxury car maker with a focus on making cars that are good to drive. Same thing can be said about the Mazda 3. And yes, although the Honda Civic is better in terms of outright nimbleness and handling characteristics, the Mazda 3 offers a more rounded product. Just look at this. This is the interior of the Civic. This is of Corolla. This is of Jetta. And this is of Mazda 3. That has got to be one of the best interiors of any new car on sale today, especially under 100 grand. And did I mention you get those amazing buttons? And it also comes with a rotary dial for infotainment, which is far more convenient to use while driving. And in theory, your infotainment screen, could be clean forever. That, baby, is real luxury. That is what I can pay for. And speaking of luxury, this is what BMW's front-wheel drive luxury competitor looks like. So if ever you're not feeling well and would like to vomit, just bless yourself with the highly picturesque view of the 2 Series. Whereas the Mazda 3, and yes, the Mazda 3 comes with an incredible 6-speed manual transmission, but if for some reason you want an automatic, are you cursed to death by an annoying dim-witted CVT just like you would find in a Civic or a Corolla? No, the Mazda 3 comes with a standard torque converter 6-speed automatic, which would be far more fun when driven hard than a comparable CVT. And speaking of annoying CVTs, here is the list of car companies who have never ever made a car with a CVT transmission. Yes, Audi, Mercedes and even Dodge have made cars with a CVT. And if you look closely, Mazda is the only mainstream car brand on this list. And what is particularly remarkable is Mazda is a very small company, even smaller than Nissan, and yet they are trying to cater to this highly niche market of people who enjoy driving. And all these companies on this list are luxury car makers. And compared to Mazda, they are as huge and humongous as your mom. What made BMWs of the past so great was not that they were good at particularly one area like driving dynamics, seats, tech or light or anything else. What made them great was they were good at a lot of areas at the same time. Same thing with the Mazda 3. It has a good exterior design, a luxurious interior with buttons, a manual transmission in 2026, and has the largest displacement engine in its class of 2.5 liters. and it comes without any hybrid fuckery, and the engine is proven to be very reliable. It is also still made in Japan, so that is nice. And it also comes with Mazda's driving philosophy of the car and the driver being as one, which sounds like a marketing gimmick, but the car is actually great to drive, so we can give it a pass. And all of this could be yours at a starting price of $25,000, which, considering that the average price of new cars sold in the US is about $50,000, is a bargain. The only drawback here is that it comes with a torsion beam rear suspension, which is not that much of a deal breaker because Mazda has tuned that torsion beam very well, and unless you drive a car with an independent rear suspension back to back with the Mazda 3, you most likely will not notice it. But don't take my or anyone else's word for your next car purchase. Take a test drive, experience and feel for yourself. See what you like and what you don't, what you're okay with and what you're not okay with. At the end, you should drive the car which you love, not one which is loved by someone else.